Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? How's it going? Everybody okay? We are live. Hopefully everything went well today and we have no problems like we did yesterday. So let's hope. That's really going to depend on if this is working today. Let's hope it is. I think it is. I believe it is. It looks like it might be. You guys can start leaving questions if I am, in fact, live. This new system, I swear, I'm still trying to get used to it. Okay, yeah, we're on. Okay, yes. It's weird. There's like a delay on it. So once it starts live streaming, there's still a delay. So, I'll be going for like 2 minutes and it doesn't even go that I'm live, even though technically it says I'm live. But, whew, I don't think I'm ever going to. I think I'm just going to go back to the old way. I know it. I won't be able to give people like a reminder going, hey, I'm going to be going live. But like this whole delay thing is just, I don't know how YouTube does it. It's YouTube never updates for the better. They have this new dashboard feature. You can't find nothing on it. I just absolutely hate it. So I always go back to the classic dashboard. I'm just going to go back to the classic live stream, just live stream everything through OBS, which I'm using OBS to do it now. But the way it goes, you have to like connect your OBS to the new thing, and it's a whole thing. Anyway, you guys came here to talk about superhero, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, everything. You guys can start firing in the questions. Pretty busy day. I traveled like 2 hours to get some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which is odd. It was a lot longer than it was like a 2-hour drive, 2 hour there, 2 hour back. It was insane. Only because this place was giving those booster packs out a day early, and I work tomorrow. God, I work tomorrow. I need to start drinking. But that's neither here nor there. So, how this works is very simple, guys. A lot of you are in here. You're firing in questions already, and I can't tell which ones are questions and which ones are just comments. So the best way for me to pick out a question is just use @RobbertStorm. So make sure you use that @ sign. Oh, we got a super chat already today. Edwin, thank you, brother. You got a question, be sure to ask the question. I'll get to your question. I'll get you before everybody. If you have a question right now, I'll get you before everybody. Basically, if you have a question, use the @ symbol and then just write the @ symbol, Robert Storms, and then write your question. That way, I can pick out what's questions and what's comments. Because a lot of people like to comment and socialize with other people in the comment box, which is cool. But it's really hard for me to look out and see which ones are questions and what's not. So, Edwin, if you want to jump in and ask a question, I'm giving you first dibs, man, since you have a super chat. I'm giving you first dibs, my friend. Thank you for that super chat, my brother. Iced coffee. The only thing keeps me going in life. So while we're waiting for Edwin, I do see Landon with a question. Oh, here we go. Edwin with a question. Edwin had super chat, so he gets question priority. @RobertStorms, do you think Zack Snyder can make a Marvel movie, and which one? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a fan of Zack Snyder. I'm a big fan of Zack Snyder, guys. I know he's been sort of in the news a lot lately. I haven't really covered it on my channel. I think I'm going to talk about it tomorrow because there hasn't really been no Marvel news. But I think Zack Snyder gets a lot of shit. And I'm a big fan of Zack Snyder. I've been a big fan of him since what he did. Dawn of the Dead, I liked. Watchmen, I love. Sucker Punch, I like. Man of Steel, I didn't like at first, but I grew to love it now. Batman v Superman was a mess of a film, but the ultimate cut was fantastic. It's just the studio went in there and freaking rigged every goddamn thing. Like, oh, you can't take this out. You can't. Like, those are key plots, WB. Those are key plots. I don't care. Take them out. So you had to take them out. And the movie was a fucking mess of a movie. And then you hear about his Justice League script. Would have been fantastic. It would have made everything from BVS make sense. Apocalypse comes, he turns Superman, and he kills Lois, turning Superman bad. Cyborg then sends the Flash back in time to warn Batman that Lois is the key, hence the BVS thing. And, yeah, it just would have been fantastic. Like, they should just let him keep his vision. So, could he direct a Marvel movie? I don't see that happening. I just think there's a bad stigma unfortunately, with Zack Snyder right now. I don't agree with it. You might not agree with it, but I think there's a bad stigma about Zack Snyder right now. If Zack Snyder does direct another comic book property, I see him directing something for another company, like maybe an Image comic movie. Like I would love to see Zack Snyder tackle Invincible. Like, we have the Invincible animated show coming out on Amazon. We have an Invincible game, I believe, coming out. And Seth Rogen and someone else is writing a script for an Invincible movie. I would love to see Zack Snyder do it, because Zack Snyder has this very majestic, stylized look to his movies, and his movies are usually ultra violent. Invincible is ultra violent. And Edwin with another super chat. Thank you, buddy. And I think he would really be able to tackle Invincible really well. But I don't see him tackling an MCU movie or another DC movie. If anything, he'll tackle Image comic, a Boom comic, or Variant, or something of that. Valiant, or something of that nature. Like maybe a Witchblade, a Savage Dragon, something of that nature. I think he would do fantastic with Spawn. But nope, we got to give that to Todd McFarlane, who never directed a day in his life. But yeah, unfortunately, I just don't see him hitting another big company like DC or Marvel. But anyway, got some questions firing in here. Easton writes, by the way, Edwin, thank you for the question in the super chat, my friend. Easton writes, do you think some X-Men will cameo in the Black Widow, Black Panther 2, Doctor Strange 2, or even Fantastic Four? Well, we can't say Fantastic Four, because there's nothing planned for Fantastic Four. So you got to put Fantastic Four in the same category as X-Men. Like, is the X-Men going to cameo in these movies? Or is the Fantastic Four? Like, so, I mean, if you guys have been following me, you guys know that I stand by I think Galactus or Silver Surfer might get cameoed at the end of Endgame. But the X-Men, realistically, I heard we're not going to see anything from at least 2021, 2022. That's not to say that we can't see a cameo. We might see a Storm cameo inside a Black Panther 2. I'm not a big fan of Doctor Strange. Like, I love the movie. Don't get me wrong. I love the movie. But I'm not familiar with the comic properties. So I don't know which X-Men he even interacted with at one point in the comics. I do see Namor, who is a mutant, possibly showing up in a Black Panther 2. So that gives us a chance of Black Panther having, Storm and Namor possibility showing up. So that's possibility. What was the other ones you said? The Black Widow movie, I don't see any X-Men showing up in that. That just doesn't seem like something the X-Men would show up in. And yeah, so that's my theory, but I think we're gonna see Fantastic Four way before we see any X-Men. Only because we still have two X-Men movies that haven't been released yet, which is Dark Phoenix and New Mutants. And we have to get the taste of those out of our mouth before we can move on. It's been a good 2 years since we had Fan Four Stick, so we're ready for a new Fantastic Four. X-Men is still not even released to us yet, so we have to have some separation. So that's my thoughts on that. Oh, Danny Graham. Sounds like Instagram. We got a Danny Graham. Sorry, that was just me being stupid. Do you think that the Eternals is gonna be a hit? No one but true comic book fans know much about them. Marvel did a test run with Inhumans on TV, and it wasn't pretty. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You put the Marvel Studios. I said this in my Angelina Jolie video earlier today. I don't know how many of you guys watched. I hope everybody that's in the stream watched it. You have hold on, Christopher Brown, the Illuminati. Yes, I would like to see that. I actually kind of wanted to see that at the end of Civil War, but that's neither here nor there. So, what was my train of thought? The Eternals. Okay, so I said this in my Angelina Jolie video earlier today. You have that Marvel Studio name, you slap it on there, you're guaranteed to get a certain amount of money. But you need people to appeal to people who don't know. Like, I'm a comic book nerd, I don't even know who the fuck the Eternals are, right? I know the bare minimum that is created by Jack Kirby, and something. That's all I really know, right? You have these deviants, and then the Eternals to fight the deviants. That's all I know, really. So I'm pretty dumb when it comes to it. At least I've heard of the Eternals. I'm pretty sure 95 to 98% of the people never even heard who the Eternals were. But you put that Marvel Studio name on it, you get some people like, whoa, Mr. Fantastic with a super chat. I will get to you soon. Big ups to New Zealand. Thank you, Mr. Fantastic. W with a super chat. W with a super chat. So let me get to these super chats. But to answer your question, I'm gonna try to answer it real quick so I can get to the super chats. I think they have to cast big actors, and I'm not worried about the Eternals because I think they're gonna get a name brand actress like Angelina Jolie. You have the Marvel Studios name, and no one knew who Guardians of the Galaxy were, and then look what happened. So I think we're gonna be in the same boat there. So let's get these super chats. Mr. Fantastic with a super chat. Hey Rob, love your channel. Love all the way from New Zealand. Big shout out to New Zealand, buddy. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. W with a super chat writes, at Robert Storms, once Fantastic Four crosses over, we will get a Thing and Hulk playing cards at the end credit scene. Dude, that would be... Oh, we got another super chat coming in. I'll get to you in a second, my friend. Dude, that would be awesome. Be awesome. My wife was a big fan of the Thing. I had Thing issue number 1, which was autographed. I unfortunately sold it with my collection about 3 months ago. But I still have... I don't even have my Thing statues. Oh, we got super chats flying in. I promise you guys I will get to each and every one of you and be sure to give you the time that you deserve. Thank you so very much. I'll be going right down the line here, guys. So I would love... Like, it's a dream to see the Thing and the Hulk on screen. Like, everybody's like, oh, I want to see the Hulk and Wolverine, fighting. I'm like, no, I want to see the Thing and the Hulk just wrecking fucking shop. I want to see Hulk go, it's fucking Hulk smash, and Thing going, it's clobbering time. And just, like, those two just fucking take down, tag team on Thanos. That's what I want to see. So thank you so much, W, for your super chat, buddy. Now we get the DC Big Oso. Yeah, I hope I said that all right, man. Word has it. Oh, we got another super chat. I'll get to each and every one of you guys, I promise you. Word has it, the Taskmaster is in the Black Widow movie. Hey, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm not a big fan of Taskmaster. I know of him from the video games, and of course, him being in Spider-Man. He's been in a lot of Spider-Man issues. I think his design is like batshit crazy, but it's awesome. It's like Ghost Rider fused with like Hobgoblin, fused with like something else. Like, I don't even know. So, yeah. Hey, I honestly think DC Big, I actually think that's a great idea. If you can hook me up with like a link or where you got that rumor from, like, message me on Twitter at RobertStorms84, and I will be sure to go ahead and probably do a video on that because I like the idea of that. So if you can hit me up, DC, hit me up on Twitter at RobertStorms84, send me a link or whatever you guys have of the where you got the information, I will do a video on it. So thank you for that super chat. Got a lot of super chats coming in. Want to thank each and every one of you guys so very much. If this continues, I might be able to quit my job. Let's hope. We got a super chat from Joseph McGahee, who writes, big fan. I wanted to know, since they introduced Nova Corps, will they put Nova in it? I assume you mean the MCU. I've been calling for Nova forever. I think there's a strong possibility that maybe on Guardians 3, but, because no spoilers here. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. 2 days ago, I did a video on how that plot leak for Avengers Endgame came out. Well, apparently, in that plot leak, this is a minor thing, not spoiling anything big for you. I promise I wouldn't do that to you guys. But it says that 2 characters end up back on Xandar. So I'm guessing that time gets reversed and Xandar isn't destroyed by Thanos anymore. So, even though it never said Thanos was actually, or Xandar was actually destroyed. So, the Nova Corps has to exist in some form. I would love to see Nova show up in a Captain Marvel movie, or the Eternals, or Guardians 3, but I don't think it's going to happen in Guardians 3. I would love to see Nova show up in Captain Marvel. Let's see Captain Marvel and Nova doing something. That would be fucking batshit crazy, and I think it would be awesome. So thank you so much, Chris. Or, who was that? Joseph. Thank you so much, Joseph, for that super chat, my friend. We have Larissa Guerrero. Man, I hope I pronounced you right. I am sorry if I don't. I'm a stupid cracker and I can't speak proper English. It is my native language. Super Chat said, I found your channel a few days ago. You're the best. Shout out from Brazil. No, thank you. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hey, I love Brazil. You guys have some of the best looking women in my life. Like, I have never seen women so beautiful as the women in Brazil. I mean, you guys, A grade over there. A grade. Great. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you. Shout out from America to Brazil. Mr. Fantastic writes in with another super chat. He writes, why can't DC and Marvel fans just get along and be happy that we have comic book movies that we can enjoy together, whether it's DC or Marvel? I love both. I'm right there with you. I love both too. I like picking fun. Like when Black Panther came out and destroyed Justice League in like 3 days, I was like, oh man, this is fun. And that's how I got most of my subscribers, was making fun of DC. But I love DC. It's like I make fun of it because I love it. You know what I mean? I love DC. I'm a subscriber to the DC streaming service, even though I kind of stopped watching Doom Patrol. I have all the DCEU films on 4K Blu-ray. I have all the animated films. I collect the comics. I have statues. I have, as you can see, Wonder Woman, Mirror, Supergirl right here. I'm a fan of DC. I love DC. I love Marvel. You know? I like when a company does something stupid, I like making fun of it. You know? I like making fun of it. Plus, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It causes clicks. People want to come in. But when you watch my video, you might think I'm hating on it, but I'm not. Because in the very next video, I will be saying, oh man, DC's doing this. Like, you don't know how many times a day I get people going, oh, you're a Marvel dick rider. The next day, oh, you're a DC dick rider. You're DC biased. You're Marvel biased. Like, I can't be both, guys. Which one am I? It's like, I can't be both. Thank you so much, Mr. Fantastic. I agree with you. We all need to just love comic book movies and just stop hating. We can hate out of love as long as it's a joke, but let's stop to be hateful. That's not good. G4 tried with a super chat. Who would be a good new Professor X? Bryan Cranston. Douglas coming in with a super chat. I'll get to you very, very soon, buddy. I'm trying to get through all these super chats as fast as I can so I can get everybody. Bryan Cranston's for who I would like to see. Mark Strong would be interesting because I like him in Kick-Ass. I like him in Kingsman. I haven't seen Shazam. I'm going to see Shazam next week. He plays a villain in there. He was Sinestro in the Green Lantern movie. But Mark Strong is like my second pick. I would go Bryan Cranston and then Mark Strong. So thank you so much, G4, for your super chat. We got Chris Warden with a super chat. Says, what's up, Rob? What's up, Chris? Do you think a Black Widow movie can do $1 billion at the box office since Captain Marvel just did it? I don't know, man. I didn't think. Well, first of all, Captain Marvel hasn't reached $1 billion yet. So let's not put the cart before the horse. It's possibly it's going to, but we don't know that just yet. You know what I mean? But it more than likely will. But let's just wait and see what happens. But could Black Widow? The thing is, Marvel movies, each Marvel movie is doing better and better and better now, right? Because it's so popular. It's like a great TV show on the big screen, right? So more and more people are going to see these movies in the theater. But I have a hard time feeling that Black Widow is like 3 years too late. Like, Black Widow should have been a phase 2 or early phase 3 movie. I don't know how Endgame is gonna, turn out. Maybe a Black Widow movie will make sense, but I just feel like Captain Marvel, because Captain Marvel, the reason why Captain Marvel is so big and the reason why Captain Marvel is making money is because, one, it's the first MCU female movie, and it ties into Endgame. Everybody who saw the end credit scene everyone who saw the end credit scene for Infinity War wants to know who this character is, so they're gonna go see it. Plus, they put Sam Jackson and Coulson back in it, so people want to see those characters, and they want to see how, like, where she went at the end. Why isn't she around in the first 3 phases of the MCU? So there was a lot of what happened, why is this one? So people wanted to go see it for that reason. I just don't think Black Widow would have that same appeal. Could be wrong, but I do think Black Widow can get about Ant-Man money. I think Black Widow can make about Ant-Man money. So thank you, Chris Warden, for the super chat. Let's go on to the next one, coming from Douglas Scarborough. Scarborough? Dude, I suck at English. Rumor OJ to play Shredder in the TMNT movie. OJ Simpson? I mean, he'd be good at fucking shredding shit, right? The gloves probably won't fit, though. I don't know if that's fucking true. I gotta look that up, because that's just fucking batshit crazy if it's true. But, I mean, they fucked up my Ninja Turtles as much. I mean, they fucked it up, anyway, right? Ever since Michael Bay produced the TMNT movie back in 2015, 2014. I mean, it's awful. And they're rebooting it with the same people. How much sense does it make? Like, oh, it didn't work the first time. We're going to reboot it with the same production team, same film team, same creative team. Makes no fucking sense. It's like punching a wall for an hour with your hand and expecting that the wall is going to come down. It just doesn't make no sense. I'm going to look into that, though, Douglas. I'm going to look into it. Thank you for that super chat, buddy. We got DC Big Oso. Yeah. Just sent you the link on Twitter. Check it out. I will right after the stream, my friend. I will check it out, and I will look and see what's going down with it and see if I can possibly do a video topic on it. Thank you for the super chat, DC. I've got another super chat coming in from Mr. Fantastic. I think I finally caught up here. Sorry, Rob. I mean, because a lot of people are hating on Captain Marvel. I don't even remember what your first question was. Well, let me go back. What were you saying? No, Mr. Fantastic. The reason why people are hating on Captain Marvel, though, Mr. Fantastic, is because you have these, I call them trolls, man babies. The problem is, they seen something that Brie Larson said. They took it out of context, and they ran with it of her being sexist and a racist, and they found out, you know what? We can get a lot of clicks for this. People are clicking on our videos because we're spreading hate. And then you get all these little bigots and all these rednecks and all these assholes that hate gender equality and race equality. And they're like, I want to stay on top. White man wants to stay on top. And they see this video of hate, and then they follow it, and then these people that report on it realize, oh, we're getting tons of money talking about stupid shit that we're taking out of context, doing hate on, and we're going to keep doing videos on it, and they keep doing videos on it. They can't do videos on it. Now, originally, I was guilty of this because I seen one of the videos do extremely well, so I read an article, not knowing that article was taken out of context. And I was like, you know what? That kind of offends me a little bit. You know, I'm a little upset with what Brie Larson said. So I did a video going, Brie Larson, you shouldn't be hating me because I got a white dick and all this stuff. The video got 22,000 views in like 3 days. I'm like, oh man, people really want to see this shit. And then I did more research because I'm not a fucking idiot. And I found out what Brie Larson really said. And I put it in the context of what she really said and meant. And I was like, well, I can't. It's great views. I got like 300 subscribers, 22,000 views on just that one video. I can do another one. Start getting more views. But the problem is my integrity would be shot. Because I don't believe she was in the wrong. Her words were taken completely out of context. So I can either do videos on hate and hating this woman and telling people boycott Captain Marvel, even though I'm going to see it 3 times, and just completely lie to everybody just to get easy money and views and subs, but my integrity would be shot. And I always try to pride myself on this channel is tell the truth. You know, if I had certain problems with Aquaman, I'm going to tell you I had certain problems with Aquaman. I'm not DC biased. I'm not Marvel biased. I will tell you the positives and negatives of each and everything. That's simple. I said the positives and negatives of Captain Marvel. I said the positive and negative of Aquaman. That's what I do on my channel. So when you come and you watch my channel, yes, I wish I had 100,000 subscribers. I wish I had that silver button right there to show off. You know, but if I have to lie to do that and completely spread hate around, I'm not going to do that. I will stick with my 19,222 subscribers that I currently have, as long as those 19,222 come to my channel expecting me to tell the truth and have some kind of credibility, and, you know, expect that I actually did research and what I'm talking about I really mean, and it's the truth. It's not false lies. Because I gotta be honest with you, there was a moment today where I seen people posting stuff on Jordan Peele, and there was a split second where I was gonna do a video on Jordan Peele because I knew it would be easy views. But I was like, why would I do that on Jordan Peele? One, Jordan Peele hasn't directed a superhero film. I dedicate to superhero films and material on my channel. I talk about superhero comic book material. Jordan Peele hasn't. What's the point of me even talking about that? That's opening a can of worms just to get views. That is unnecessary. So that was kind of a long explanation, but I want to, I don't even remember, who's Mr. Fantastic. I want to thank you for that super chat donation, buddy. I hope I answered your question to your liking. Finally caught up with all the super chats. Thank you. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys keep the lights on. What else we got here? What we got here? I don't see any question. Green Hedgehog writes, at Robert Storms, do you like Spider-Man Homecoming suit or the Far From Home suit? I like the Spider-Man Homecoming suit. I really do. I prefer the one from Civil War. It is slightly different, very minor, slightly different though. I like that one. I prefer that one because it feels like I'm looking at a Steve Ditko, John Romita Sr. on the page. Unfortunately, the rest of the movie's trash. I think we got a super chat from Eddie. What's up, Eddie? Get to you in a second, my friend. I think the rest of the movie's trash. I think Michael Keaton as the Vulture is fantastic. Tom Holland as Spider-Man is fantastic. The suit looks fantastic. Unfortunately, everything else is just garbage. Eddie with the super chat. Black Widow movie with Hawkeye, missed opportunity. Absolutely agree with you. That's what I said. It should have been a phase 2 or at the best early phase 3 movie. I want to see what happened in, what was it, Budapest? Was it Budapest? I want to see that. I want to see those two go on a mission. And inside the mission, they're fighting for survival. And while they're fighting for survival, we get little flashbacks of what happened in Budapest. Right? Because at one point, Hawkeye was sent to take Natasha out. Like, she was so far gone as an assassin that she got put on S.H.I.E.L.D.'s radar. And Hawkeye, Barton, was there to take her out. And then I guess he seen something good in her and ended up bringing her over to S.H.I.E.L.D. I want to see that movie. I do. I want to see it. And I agree with you, Eddie. I think it was a missed opportunity. Or, I don't know if you think it's a missed opportunity. You write a question mark. But I assume if you ask it, you must feel the same way I do. Now it just seems lost. 3 days ago, I rewatched Iron Man 2. I haven't seen the movie in years. And when the movie first came out, did not like it. I'll tell you what, rewatching now, I like it a lot more. Because you can see where the MCU was coming together. I think back then it felt like it was so much clutter. But now when you go back and you take everything, put it in context, it's a better movie now. But you look at Natasha Romanoff, you look at Scarlett Johansson, how young she was back then. And I can see that Hawkeye, Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow movie then played by those actors and actresses. And it would have been fantastic. Now we got much older versions of them. And it looks like, shit, who plays Hawkeye? Jeremy Renner. it looks like he doesn't even really care to be in the MCU anymore. Like, it's almost like, you know what, I'm kind of done with it. You know, I thought he was some of the best parts of Age of Ultron and Civil War, but it just feels like he's done. You know, and I think it is a missed opportunity. I really wanted to see that. So thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that, Eddie, so very much. Jasmine Anderson writes, which Avenger do you think is a Skrull? Well, he says skull, but I assume you mean Skrull. Well, there is a rumor that I talked about that Captain America sacrifices himself to defeat Thanos. Defeat Thanos. I think it's very possible. We get a mid-credit scene, post-credit scene, and you just see them panning up to Steve's body, and it's green. I think it's possible. So I'm gonna. If I had to bet money, like right now, if someone came up and they had a gun to my head, and like, which motherfucker's a Skrull, brother? I'll be like, yo, why are you talking like Hulk Hogan? And then I'll be like, if you're making me, I would have to choose Cap. I would have to choose Cap. That's the one I'm going with. I put $5 on Mr. Steve Rogers being a Skrull. What if Peggy Carter was a Skrull? Sharon Carter was a Skrull. Bucky was a Skrull. I don't know, but possibly. I still want to see Secret Invasion. Well, we got Jeffrey Jones at Robert Storm. Just to reiterate on drawing people into the Eternals, Thanos is an Eternal. They'll probably make Eternals a partial Thanos origin story. Thanos would likely be bullied in it. If they go that route, well, the rumor is Thanos is going to die in Endgame. I don't want that to happen. I don't want Thanos to die. But then is Eternals going to be a prequel? Is Thanos, are they going to mention Thanos? I'm really curious how they're going to do this Eternals movie. Gotta be 100% honest with you. Really curious how they're going to do this Eternal movie, because it could either end up like Guardians of the Galaxy, be fantastic, or it could just be a complete train wreck. And I think, like, yes, no one knew what Guardians of the Galaxy was, right? Oh, Walter, with the super chat, buddy, coming to you. Hold on a second, brother. You had, like, Rocket and Groot, and they got a big star. So I think they're going to have big stars to push the Eternals. Douglas with the super chat. So let's get to Walter first. Hey, Robert, it's a possibility we get Black Panther 3 Planet Bast? Robert, is it possible we get Black Panther 3 Planet Bast? I don't know what you're saying, buddy. Walter, I don't know what you're saying, my friend. You got me confused, man. You got me going cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. But we are going to get Black Panther 3. I guarantee you that's going to happen. Douglas writes, after the events of Endgame, what if Black Widow movie is actually a mini female team-up movie with Black Widow, Shuri, okay, I guess you mean Hawkeye. Wait, who's okay? Because if you just said female movie, but okay, if that's Hawkeye, then that's not a female, that's a male, but what I want to see is, after Endgame, this is what I want to see. I want to see them somehow introduce She-Hulk, and I want to see a new Avengers with Valkyrie, Black Widow, Captain Marvel, Lady Sif, all the females. Just throw all the pussy on there, man. Just like, who we got, man? Who we got? We got Valkyrie, Black Widow. Oh, I totally forgot. Well, we got Shuri. We got the chick Michonne plays from Walking Dead. She's badass in both Black Panther and Avengers Infinity War. Her, Scarlet Witch. So they can do a pretty badass female Avengers. Like they're all out on spring break, and then something happens, and they all gotta go take out shit. That'd be fucking awesome. That'd be awesome. Thank you for the super chat, Douglas, man. I appreciate it, son. I appreciate it so much. I'm checking to see if you said anything else. But yeah. So OKI is a chick from The Walking. Oh yeah, the chick who played Michonne. How do you pronounce that? OKI? Okoi? Okay, but yeah, I'm pretty much agree with you. It's just my fucking honky ass don't know how to pronounce shit. But Okoye, dude, look. Oh, super chat from Mr. Fantastic. Look, I'll be trying to pronounce that shit all day. I fucking suck with English. Look at me. I'm like 350 pounds. My cholesterol's probably bad. I could probably have a heart attack at any time. The blood's not circulating to my brain. I'm fumbling over my words. I could probably have a stroke right here, right now. I shouldn't joke about that, but it's probably true. Oh, Mr. Fantastic writes, rumor is Thor will be, what? Thor will be one, Thor, rumor is there will be one more Endgame trailer. What you think? Man, that was, Mr. Fantastic, thank you so much. I don't know if English is your native language, but that was really hard to read. Yeah, I think there's going to be one more. Let me see. We got Shazam coming out. Dumbo came out this week. I'm not going to see it. Maybe I'll go see it. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, it's possible. It's possible we get one more trailer because the last trailer did not say the final trailer. So Okoye, Christopher Scott says Okoye. I can pronounce that. Am I saying it right? Okoye, Okoye, Okoye. Tell me, thumbs up if I'm saying it right. Okoye, right? Mr. Fantastic, I definitely think there's going to be one more trailer. We're going to get one that says the final trailer. So I definitely think that's going to happen. So thank you for the super chat. I agree with you. I think there's going to be one more final trailer because they're going to want to say final trailer. So I think once we get into like the first week of April, maybe April 5th, they will release a new trailer or an extended trailer. But I don't know if we're going to see new footage. But I do think we're going to see one more trailer. So, yeah. Okoye. This is no place to die. Thumbs up. Everybody give me thumbs up. Yeah, I can say it. Robert, did you hear they hired a male model to play He-Man? He's not a male model. He's some asshole that plays in some fucking crappy show my wife watches. She thinks he's hot. I think he's a little puny man. Doesn't look anything like He-Man. Like, I want to see Chris Hemsworth play He-Man. Right? Like, Chris Hemsworth play He-Man. You know who else I would want to see play He-Man? Jason Momoa. Those are two people that I was like, you know what? They could be He-Man. Not this little pretty ass boy that looks like he gets his nails manicured done every fucking month of the year or something. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Mr. Fantastic with another super chat. I reckon 2nd of April when tickets go on sale. That's a good call, my friend. What are we on, the 28th? So 29, 30, was there 31 days? 31. So you're saying about 5 days we're going to get a new trailer. I like what you're saying because when you say tickets are going to go on sale, usually they throw in another trailer. So I agree with you, Mr. Fantastic. I think there's going to be one that says the final trailer. And then at the end of it, it'll be like they're going to show something big, right? They might show Thanos come. Like Thanos just come, right? And then like Avengers Endgame. Tickets now on sale. And it's going to break every fucking record and you're going to see me doing like 500 videos on it. But yeah, definitely. I like what you're going with. Definitely see that happening. Definitely see probably the trailer coming there. So I'm gonna look out for that on 2nd of April. I think you're onto something there. That's a good call, my friend. Thank you for that super chat. Jesse Eisenberg as He-Man? Nah, man. Nah. Michael Rosenbaum as Professor X. Could happen, guys. We got Sativika. Dude, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize. Do you think X-Men Origin Wolverine will be better than the Dark Phoenix? No. That's bottom of the barrel, my friend. You don't get worse than X-Men Origin Wolverine. That movie just straight donkey shit. That's shit that should never even happen. Just straight crap. What else we got here? Jeffrey Jones in the house. Thor and Captain America weren't buff when they started. Chris Hemsworth played Captain Kirk's father. Yeah, I remember. I've seen Star Trek 2009. But he was still pretty cut, though. But even though, okay, if I give you a picture of Chris Hemsworth in 2009 and a picture of the little pretty boy guy that they wanted to play He-Man and put them side by side, you're going to say Chris Hemsworth looks more like He-Man anyway, because if nothing else, he looks like Prince Adam. He's got blonde hair. No, this fucking kid doesn't look like anybody. This looks like little Bruce Wayne. So, no, I don't go by... Sorry, Jeffrey. I don't agree with you on that one, my friend. I'm going to hold judgment, but I got to be honest with you guys. He-Man plays a very dear spot to... Like He-Man, Thundercats, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles. That was my childhood growing up. It wasn't until I was in middle school I started reading comics. So, during my elementary days, those were my thing. Those He-Man, Thundercats... Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles. So I have a certain expectation what I want to see. So yeah, that's just my thought on it. Oh, what else we got here? Antonio writes, Black Panther in space. Would that be a bit weird since we used to seeing him on Earth? No. Because I'm pretty sure Shuri can do something with technology. The thing is, why would he go in outer space? We got a super chat from Daniel C. Hi, my name is Hugh G. something. Reckon? Hugh G. Reckon. Who said who should be the next Batman? Well, Daniel, that's much easier for me to say. Thank you for the super chat. I'm gonna go with the dude from Twilight, Robert Pattinson. I think he makes sense. I think if they're going to go young, I think Robert Pattinson is the best choice. One, the dude's a legit good actor. And two, it would fit the role. It would fit the role. And I can see him being a young Ben Affleck, to be honest with you. Because let's not forget, even though Ben is no longer a Batman, he's still playing a younger version of that Batman. And I think Robert Pattinson can definitely fit that bill. So that's what I'm going to go with. We got a super chat from The Rock. Thank you, Daniel, for the super chat, by the way. From The Rock, because The Rock says, know your role? Shut your mouth. Sorry. I always get, I always get that way when I talk about The Rock. But anyway, The Rock says, hey, Robert, all good things must come to an end. What do you think will be the final film of the MCU? I'm assuming it will be the last Avengers film. Dude, that the Avengers MCU ain't ending anytime soon. And the thing's been 10 years. Like, this is the MCU, right? And each movie's going this way. Now, if it was going this way, then we can start talking about the end of the MCU. But it's going this way, and it ain't ending anytime soon. Infinity War made a shitload of money. Captain Marvel made a shitload of money. Black Panther made a shitload of money. It's not ending anytime soon. We can't even begin to talk about when it's going to end because we don't know. It's impossible. They're not going to end something that's successful. It's going to have like a half a dozen bad movies. Like they're going to have to start bombing at the box office. Like if we get a movie, an MCU movie, let's just say, for instance, I was going to say Shang-Chi because no one really knows who that character is, but that's kind of racist of me pulling out the only Asian character. So let's say Black Widow. Let's say Black Widow comes out, doesn't do very well, does like 400 or 500 worldwide, right? Which is it's okay depending on what the budget is, but it's nowhere near the rest of the MCU movies. And then the second one comes out. Let's say it's the Eternals, and that only does like 500-600 million, which is okay, but it's a huge decline. And then the Shang-Chi movie comes out. And just like everything that they're coming out with is failing. And then only Black Panther is working. And Guardians of the Galaxy is working. And Captain Marvel is working. But everything else is falling apart. Then I don't see the MCU ending. I just see them readjusting and putting more established characters back. I honestly think if it gets to that point, I believe that Disney, Bob Iger, and Kevin Feige is smart enough to say, hey, Robert Downey Jr., hey, Chris Evans, here's a truckload of money. How about you come on back and play this role for a couple more movies? And I honestly think that's their scapegoat. I honestly believe that they have them in the bag. And That's what's going to happen. We have Valhalla with a $5 super chat. Valhalla, one of my favorite maps in Halo 3, don't you know? Thank you for that $5 super chat, Valhalla. I appreciate it. What we got here? We already talked about the X-Men vs. Onslaught yesterday, man. I'm not talking about that again today, man. What's the matter with your brother? Huh? Danny Graham, who always writes a big-ass paragraph, writes, do you think Shazam 2 will have Black Adam in it? If so, do you think they will let Shazam share his powers like the cartoon? So, here's my thing. I've always thought the Black Adam standalone movie was a dumb idea. Like, it felt like something that Sony was doing. Like, WB's like, well, you're going to get your standalone movie. You're going to get your standalone. Like, this Black Adam movie needs a standalone movie. I thought it would be much more successful. And now, just hearing the reviews for Shazam, I believe this even more now, is that I believe that Shazam is going to make a bunch of money. I'm hoping there's an end credit scene teasing Black Adam. And I hope in the second one, we get Black Adam in it. Then if Black Adam is a success in Shazam 2, then you can kind of spin off a Black Adam standalone movie. That's what I think needs to happen. I don't get the mentality that Warner Brother has where they're like, well, we're going to get, since The Rock is so popular, we're going to give The Rock his own standalone movie right out the gate. It's like, really? I know who Black Adam is. You guys know who Black Adam is. Guess what? My next door neighbor probably doesn't know who Black Adam is. I know they know who The Rock is, but are they going to go see some strange Black Adam character? And then what you're going to run into now is Black Adam's costume is pretty similar to Shazam. With the whole lightning bolt, it's just one's red, one's black, right? So Shazam's going to come out, be very successful, right? Then you're going to see The Rock come out, and Black Adam is going to have like a similar costume. And then people are going to be like, well, is it part of Shazam? Like, what's going on? And it's going to confuse people. So, I don't know. I think the best bet is we get Shazam. Hopefully there's an end credit scene that leads into Black Adam. And Black Adam comes in Shazam 2. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. So, yeah. That's what I'm going to say to everybody. Action Man writes, how do you get an entire movie out of Black Adam's origin story? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand where these studio people are like, you know what we need? We need to make a whole solo movie on a villain. Yeah, like what's all the love with the villains? Like, we're gonna do a Venom standalone movie. Which I don't care how much money that movie made, guys. That movie fucking sucks. Okay? Then we're gonna do a Morbius movie. Then a Kraven the Hunter movie. Then we're gonna do like it's crazy. It's crazy. You remember like a year ago we were like we're gonna do a Joker movie, a Jared Leto Joker movie, a Harley and Joker movie, a Harley movie. Like we're just like Oprah just giving out these shitty movies. Like you get a shitty movie and you get a shitty movie. I just want to jump in line. Do I get a shitty movie? But yeah, I don't know. Guys. I don't know. Let's take. What, 3 more questions? 3 more questions. We'll end of the night. 3 more questions. Then we'll live stream again next Wednesday. I think Wednesday and Thursdays will be my live stream days. GDS 481300. Man, is that your zip code? Ultimates needs a movie. Well, the Ultimates are just the Avengers, but in the Ultimate comic universe. Like, you had Thor, Captain America, and all of them. It was just in the Ultimate universe. They were called the Ultimates, which I believe there was Avengers also. But it's been forever since I've read it. But I know they brought the Ultimates. Didn't they bring the Ultimates in the 616 universe after Secret Wars? But, yeah, just I don't know. I like the Ultimates, but they're just the Avengers. They're just the Avengers. So what are they going to do? Like, just change it? Like they might be like the Ultimate Avengers, but no, they don't need to bring the Ultimates in, only because they are basically just the Avengers. So yeah. Oh, we got a super chat from Daniel C. Harry Blask asks, who the hell is Harry Blask? Blazak, Harry Black. Well, Harry, I'll answer your question for you. Has DC scrapped their universe? So. it's kind of hard to say. Well, I won't know for sure until after Shazam. Because I'm hearing stuff from people that Henry Cavill's in the movie. I don't know this for sure. This is just what, like, every day people leave comments, right? And I just read a comment. People were like, Henry Cavill's in the movie. Well, thank you for spoiling it, dipshit, if it's true. So I have to see Shazam. If Shazam feels like he's part of the DCEU, then no, they didn't scrap the universe. I think they're going to start being more concentrated on the solo movies. Like, I don't think we're going to get Justice League 2 anytime soon. I think it's going to be the Birds of Prey. Oh, shit. Birds of Prey, Wonder Woman 1984, Aquaman 2, probably going to get Shazam 2, and I think the Flash movie's not going to happen. We got until May for them to start filming. Otherwise, Ezra Miller's contract's up and he's gone. And then we lose Batman, Superman, and the Flash. So those movies aren't happening. So I think there's a DCEU, but I don't think they're going to go out of their way connecting. Then you got Patty Jenkins saying some crazy shit, going, Wonder Woman 1984 is not a sequel. It's a sequel, man. You got Chris Pine, you got the same actor. It's a sequel. It's a complete sequel. Unless it takes place as a prequel, and it's not a prequel, it's a sequel. But yeah, I definitely think Finland. What's up, Finland? I definitely think the DCEU is still there. I just don't think they're going to concentrate on putting everybody in their movies. I don't think we're going to see Aquaman show up in Wonder Woman. I don't think we're going to see like Aquaman or Wonder Woman show up in Shazam. I think they're going to be like loosely referenced, like in Shazam or Aquaman, where they had the mirror come and say like, "Would you defeat a Steppenwolf?" And I think that's about as far as connected we're going to get. I don't think we're going to see any cameos from other characters, unfortunately, which sucks for me. Valhalla with a super chat, right? You should do a video on how to fix the DCEU. I believe I did. I believe I did one last year. You can probably look it up at Robert Storms. Let me see. Well, I can't really look it up now because I'm live streaming. But yeah, I believe I did one on that. The key thing is, and I told you how to fix it. I told you, like, I did do a video on it. How to fix the DCEU. It's very simple. You greenlight a Superman movie, you greenlight a Batman movie, you do Wonder Woman 3, do Aquaman 2, you do your main character, you get a Flash movie, Cyborg going, and then you meet up with a Justice League, and then you do more sequels to the movies, and then another Justice League. Just do what Marvel's doing. It works. How can you be an idiot and not replicate that? It's like, why did they come out the gate and do Man of Steel, and then the second movie in your universe, Batman v Superman? What? Your second movie, you're having your two biggest heroes fight each other? That was stupid. But yeah, I definitely have a video on how to fix it if you want to go check it up. Just type in Robert Storm, like how to fix the DCEU or something. But thank you so much, Valhalla, for the super chat. We got Walter with a super chat. Is Cyborg scrapped too? As far as I know, absolutely it is. They have not talked about it. Because if you remember, we were supposed to get a Cyborg Flash team-up movie. And then the director left because of creative differences. And they got a new director. And then they rewrote the script again. And then that director left again. And then they got it. Like, the Flash has been on like several different directors now. And then they got the director from the film Game Night, right? Which a movie I pretty much enjoyed. And they wrote a script. And Ezra Miller was like, I'm sorry, this isn't dark enough. I'm going to rewrite it with Grant Morrison. You're a fucking actor. You got hired to act in a movie, not to write the script, buddy. It was like, and who the fuck are you to tell the directors that the script isn't dark enough? Like, who the fuck are you, Ezra Miller? What the fuck had you done? Person being a wallflower. Ooh, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find what? I mean, I love Person being a wallflower, but sorry to tell you this, bro. You were not the best thing about Justice League. Your ass running looked like you were fucking ice skating. You were like, I'm the Flash, and I'm ice skating. You know, it looks bad when a fucking CW show looks like it has better special effects than that fucking Justice League movie. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Flash? You're not fucking, like, this motherfucker's like, go back and watch Justice League. This motherfucker's swaying his hips around like he's fucking doing the Olympic ice skating, son. It's not fucking ice skating. You're running, son. Knees to elbows. Knees to elbows. You're not flashing your fucking hips around like you're fucking Cardi B or whatever, man. So, yeah, it was ridiculous. I don't know who the fuck Ezra Miller thinks he is to say that he's gonna fucking write the script. Come May, his contract up, he's over with. I agree, he ruined the Flash. But the Cyborg was attached to that. And I have to look into the Cyborg's contract. Who was the actor who played Cyborg? I can't fucking remember. But I'm pretty sure his contract's about up too. Because they all signed, him and Ezra Miller, they all signed pretty much around the same time. So, yeah, just, All right, guys, I'm going to take a couple more, and we're going to wrap it up. We're about to hit the hour mark. Green Hedgehog Rice. Do you think we will get Ronin standalone movie? No. No, we're not going to get a Ronin standalone movie. Marvel's not fucking stupid. But I do think Ronin's going to play a bigger part in Captain Marvel 2. A lot of people, this is the thing, right? And me and Adam said this in our review of Captain Marvel, and I kind of want to take this back. We said in our review, well, Ronin was kind of wasted. He didn't do anything. But I guarantee you, if they did not cast Ronin in it, and they just had some random accuser, and we would all be bitching, well, why didn't they just put Ronin in it? So we're never happy as fans, right? We're sitting there going, man, they just kind of wasted Ronin. He didn't do shit but just stand there. But if they would have filmed that movie, had a different Kree accuser in that role, and it wasn't Ronin, we would have left the movie going, well, why didn't they just use Ronin? They have him. So that's what I'm thinking. We're not going to see Ronin. I think we're going to see him in Captain Marvel 2. We got Edwin with a super chat. Do you think Disney Marvel would make another rated R Punisher Blade? No. Nope. Their formula works. I don't understand why everybody's so hopped up on rated R movies, man. I know I was calling for a rated R Venom movie, but that's because I didn't want a Venom movie. So at least put a rated R, make it interesting. Right? Marvel has been making billions of dollars on their films, and they were PG-13. What benefit does it have by having rated R? So you can see a little tits and ass, maybe some blood. You can see that for free on the internet. We don't need to go to a movie. Kids love the MCU. Families like taking their kids and their families. Parents like taking their families to the movies to see MCU movies. Because they know when they go there, they're going to get something family friendly that the parents can enjoy and the kids can enjoy. Disney's not going to ruin their reputation by making a rated R Black Widow movie, a rated R Blade movie, rated R Punisher movie. Not going to happen. And besides, Punisher is still canon. We're probably going to see him on Hulu or Disney Plus. And Blade, I think they're going to reboot at some point. And it's probably going to be the same thing. It's probably going to be on Hulu or Disney Plus. So I don't see Disney jeopardizing that. So Walter with the super chat. And this will be my last question for the day, guys. Walter with the super chat. Hulk versus Red Hulk movie. So here's my thing. I've been hearing that we were going to see Red Hulk at some point. Now, if you remember, 2 years ago, Kevin Feige came out and said, look, guys, we can't do a Hulk movie. Because even though we own the rights to the Hulk, Universal or Paramount owns the distribution rights. So Disney can make the movie. They own the rights to the character. But I believe it was Paramount owns the distribution rights. So if they produce a movie, Disney doesn't get the distribute it. It would be Paramount, which means they get part of the funds. So in order to stop this, Disney didn't do any more Hulk movies. They just been peppering the Hulk in all their movies. And they said they were going to do a mini Hulk trilogy inside 3 MCU movies, with the first one being Thor Ragnarok, which was the Hulk basically being on Planet Hulk. And then the second arc was the Hulk and Bruce Banner having that, miscommunication with the Hulk not wanting to come out inside Infinity War. So the third one will be the final chapter of that mini trilogy of the Hulk. Will that be Red Hulk? Will we see, when they do something in the Quantum Realm, will General Ross become the Red Hulk? We do not know. All I know is that Kevin Feige has confirmed that there will be a mini trilogy of the Hulk in the 3 MCU movies with Thor Ragnarok, Infinity War, and Endgame. So that's what I'm seeing. I do not expect to see a Hulk movie anytime soon, just because of what I said about the rights from Paramount being distribution. They're just not going to do that, unfortunately. So that's all I got for you guys today. It's been fun. We streamed over an hour today. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out, watching the stream. Be sure to, click that like, subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching the videos every day, and I will be back streaming live again next Wednesday and Thursday. Until then, guys, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.